Good day, guys. So for this video we are going to learn the different functions found on your module 5 for Excel. So we are going to start with the vlookup function. So the vlookup function is used to search for data on a certain, like for example, table like this one. And if you're looking for the price of this cookies here, you are going to use the vlookup function to automatically look for the price and place it here. Okay, so to start, always remember that when adding um, formulas on Microsoft Excel, you always start with equal sign. Okay, and then type the function. So for this example, it's vlookup. Press tab, and then it will automatically fill up the lacking characters that I have not yet typed. Okay, so it will start with an open parenthesis, and then we need to add the data that is needed for this function. First, the lookup value. The lookup value is the value that you want to search on this table. Okay, so we need the price of these salted caramels, but before we can look for the price, we need to first search for the cookie name on this table. So the first value on your vlookup function should be this one. Okay, so the name of the cookie, and we are going to search for that here. So once we found that, we are going to then search for the price. Okay, so first select salted caramel, and then comma. Always remember to add comma, and then table array. Okay, so we are going to select all of this, the whole table. Okay, so this means that the salted caramel will be searched on this table. So then comma, next is the column index number. So the column index number is the column where the value that you are searching for is located. So for example, we are searching for the price of cookies. Okay, so on this table we have table number 1, the cookie names. Table number 2 is the price. So we are searching for the price, so we are going to enter here table number 2 or just number 2, comma, and then finally we have true or false. For true, this is an approximate match. It will look for the closest match to whatever the value that you're searching for. But on this example, we need to use the exact match. Okay, so because we want for a function to search for the exact match, like salted caramel cookie. Okay, so I will select false and then press tab and then close it. So we're done. So again, the vlookup function starts with an equal sign, and then vlookup open parenthesis. This E4 here is the cookie name. It's the salted caramel cookie, and then comma, and then select the whole table, and then comma again, and then the column number for the price, since this is column 1 and this is column 2, and we are searching for the price, and then comma, and then false to search so that the function will search for the exact match of the cookie name. So when I press this enter, okay, so the function searches for salted caramel cookie on this table. So once it found the salted caramel cookie, it searched the value of price on the second column, which is 3, and so the $3 value is now here on the price. So if we want to do the same thing for all the values here, so you just move your mouse pointer to the bottom right and then click and drag. So it searches for almond, it's here, it's 275. Red velvet is also here, that's 325. Okay, so that is how vlookup function works. Alright, next, if function. By the way, all of these are found on your module 5. Please review that. It will be included on your exam. Okay, so if function. So the purpose of the if function is to, like for example, we have the names here of the Archie comic books characters, Veronica, Betty, Archie, etc. So each of them have new clients. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to know if these guys here will get a bonus or not. But the people who will get a bonus are those who have more than 50 new clients. Okay, so some characters here have more than 50, some have less. So how do we know? How do we look for that? Using the if function. Okay, so let's start here, and then like I said, always start your formulas in Excel with the equal sign, and then type if, open parentheses. Now we are going to click on this, and then we are going to, since we want to check if the new clients is greater than 50. Okay, if the value on the new clients is greater than 50, so I clicked on the number 43 cell, and then I will add greater than 50. Okay, so that's if the new client cell is greater than 50, comma, what will happen? So a word yes will be shown on the bonus cell, else another comma, meaning if the new client's value is less than 50, what will it show? No. So there is no bonus. Okay, so when I click enter, alright, so since the value of the Veronica's new clients is only less than 50, so meaning she won't get a bonus because her new clients is less than 50. Okay, so when I drag this down, so yes, because the value of the new clients for Betty is 65, which is more than 50. Okay, so I will just keep on dragging this down, and now you know who will get a bonus and who won't, using that if function. You may also use this on different scenarios. Okay, so that is basically, if you want to check the formula again, it's here. Okay, alright, so next, sum is very easy. It's just adding numbers on the cell. So again, always start with the equal sign, and then type sum, open parentheses, select all these cells here, and then close parentheses, and then enter. So it will automatically add all the values on these cells. Now for divide, again, press equal sign, first number, slash, and then second number, equals. Alright, enter. So you have your answer. For multiply, equal sign, first number, asterisk, second number, enter. So that's multiplication. Subtraction, equal sign, first number, minus sign, second number, and you have your difference. Okay, next is the count. So the count function is used to check if how many cells have a value inside of it. Okay, so on this case we have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so however, if we don't want to manually count that, we can use the count function. So again, always start with the equal sign, and then count, open parentheses, simply select all the cells, and then close parentheses. Okay, so as you can see, it says 8. So this automatically updates. Like for example, I'm going to add a value here. So now the count is 9. If I add another one, now it's 10. And if I am going to remove values, so the number on the count keeps on decreasing. Alright, so next, average. Average is usually used by teachers to get the average for the student's grade. Okay, so for example, we have all these grades here. So the formula for average, so again, always start with the equal sign and then type average, or just press tab, and then average open parenthesis appears, and as usual select all these values here and then close parenthesis, press enter, and now you have your average. But as you can see, the answer has 2 decimal places. So if you want that, that's fine, but if you want to get the whole number, simply click on this decrease decimal. So when you click once, so the decimal is now a single number, but if you click another one, so the answer is now a whole number, which is 94. Okay, so but if you want to have a decimal number, so just click on the increase decimal. Okay, and finally the last one is the sum if function. So for sum if function, it will add all the numbers of the same item. Like for example, this one, for the notebook, I want to add all the revenues for just the notebook, and I also would like to add all the revenues for just a ball pen. Okay, so at the bottom here we have notebook, so we want to get only the values or the total number for the notebook on this cell. So to do that, again, equal sign, sum if, open parenthesis, the range. Okay, for the range, you simply select all these items here. Okay, next, comma. For the criteria, criteria is the one that you are searching for. Like for example, this one, notebook. So I will select notebook, and then comma. For the sum range, all the revenues. Okay, and that's it. So just once you have selected that, just close with a close parenthesis and then press enter. Okay, so as you can see, it added all the values or the revenue for the notebook, and if I drag this down, it also added all the revenue for the ball pen, all the revenue for the paper, and all the revenues for the bag. Okay, so that's how you use sum if. So this is all included on the exam. Just review them, review the formulas, review the whole module from module 1 to module 5. Okay, so you may rewind this, you may pause whenever you want to, if you can't follow what I've been saying here. Okay, so that's it for this video. Good luck on your exams.